Well, Jags, you're the man of the moment for Stoke City right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I knew it was coming. Obviously, it'd have been nice to have got the 800th one a couple of weeks ago, but a little injury stopped me from doing so. But now it's a pretty decent day all round, to be honest.
Just how proud are you to have reached that milestone in your career?
Yeah, very much so. Obviously, I set out quite a few years ago to have some sort of a career. That's all we ever wanted to do. But to get as far as I've got now is amazing. To have continued, you know, to have played at 40, to have scored, and now obviously to have got over sort of 800 games under my belt is pretty special.
You've had so many messages from former players, from other clubs as well. Just how much has that filled your heart with pride? Yeah,
obviously I've met many people along the way. Obviously some I still keep in contact with, and it was nice that a few people obviously reached out and congratulated me. But you know, all these moments you'll look back on, I think, obviously when I eventually retire, and I can take them, you know, a bit more interest in them.
Does it make it that extra special as well that you've done it at still quite a high level in the game?
Yeah, well that was the plan. Obviously, you want to play as high as you can. Thankfully, I've done that. Obviously, Stoke have given me a chance to still play at a very, very high level at my age, and you know, give me a lot of games to play for. So, yeah, I'm very proud. How much longer it's going to continue for, we'll obviously have to wait and see. But it's nice to have eventually got over the number.
I'm sure you're sick of answering this question, but what drives you to keep going at the age that you are?
It's difficult. Obviously, I've met many people along the way that have, and obviously the constant message is obviously to continue as long as you can. And I think that's the main thing. I've spoke to people, friends, family, teammates, ex-teammates, and as long as I feel as though I've still got something to give and I can perform at the level that I'm at, it's quite an easy decision. Obviously, I love playing football. You know, I spoke to the manager. I'm not someone who loves training as much maybe as I did a few years ago, but obviously game day, all the emotions and stuff that come with it, and helping out my teammates. You know, I look around the changing room and I get a lot of respect and things like that naturally off the lads, and obviously that's part and parcel of it when you get sort of my age and the amount of games I've played.
You were captain on the day as well. Did that just make it that extra little bit special for you?
Yeah, it always is. It's always great to lead your team out. I've been fortunate enough to be captain at pretty much every club I've been to. But like I say, the main thing was the lads performed and we got a good result. As a defender, obviously, it's nice to have kept a clean sheet. But going forward again, 4-0 away from home on such a sort of big occasion for me was a perfect day.
Just coming on to the game itself, just how good a performance was it on the day at Coventry?
Yeah, it's where we're at the moment. I think the manager said, I think he's very comfortable with both the on and off the ball. You know, it's frustrating because we've played well in a lot of games, you know, 3, 4, 5 months ago and not got the results. Now we're playing well, if not a little bit better, but obviously getting the performances and the results that we maybe deserve. So, like I say, the manager looks very happy with how he's got things at the moment, and you know, there's a lot of confidence going forward. And as I said before, it's nice to have kept a clean sheet, and the confidence is building in the back as well.
As you say, the performances have been there over the last few weeks and months, but now the results are starting to follow. What do you put that upturn in results down to?
Just probably time together. You know, the manager finding out the right formation at the right time, the right players fitting into the sort of system and things like that. And you know, we've took our chances. You know, we've created quite a few chances over the season, and everyone on the pitch has missed an opportunity. And same again, we've limited the mistakes at the back end of the pitch as well. So once you sort of got those two in order, with the players we've got and the capabilities we've got at both ends of the pitch, we like to fancy our chance against anyone.
Do you feel like there was almost a shift in the feeling within the dressing room when the results started to turn?
Well, yeah, it's the way it is. You know, you don't mind winning ugly, but we've not had too many of them this year. And we've lost well, if you know what I mean. We've played well and lost, so confidence obviously got a bit of a boost. And when you're getting a goal ahead or 2 goals ahead, we're confident to go and get some more, which is obviously a great place to be in.
The fixtures come thick and fast in the Championship. Bristol City next on Friday. What sort of game are you expecting from them?
Well, it's difficult. Obviously, Easter weekend we'll test the squad again. The manager will have to change things around. We had a really tough game against them away, but thankfully got a win. But no, we'll look at every single team now. We'll look at all their strengths, but more importantly, we'll build upon what we're doing, and hopefully we can get obviously a good start to the game and put them under a lot of pressure.
Where do you think the game will be won and lost on Friday?
Probably similar again. Obviously, we need to be nice and aggressive both on and off the ball. Give our forwards something to work with. Hopefully they can take a chance or two, and then it's over to the rest of the team to obviously keep them out, but obviously keep producing those those quality balls forward and cause them as many problems as possible. So hopefully in their final third is where we'll be causing them all the problems.
The manager said previously how much he enjoys the Easter period, that traditional time in the fixture calendar. Is that something you would go along with as well?
Yeah, it's the same as Christmas. You love being part of it. Obviously, it can be frustrating if you obviously pick up niggles or suspensions and things like that. But I think, like I said, the manager now just wants to get all the games going. He's pretty happy that the way the squad is at the moment. So he'll be looking forward to every single game possible. And 2 games at a weekend, or sort of 3 days, if you can manage to get 3 points, 4 points, 6 points, it obviously turns the season around massively.
And of course, another tough game to come on Monday against Birmingham.
Yeah, I think going back to what we said before, that was one of those games where we actually played pretty well and switched off a couple of times and cost us the game. So we'll be looking to hopefully get a better result than we did obviously against them at home early on in the season.